This is Coach Ben with Peyton Personal Training here with an updated winter stretch routine for all of our athletes. Make sure you're taking at least 5 minutes a day to just drown everything else out in life here, connect with the gift God gave you, which is your body here, get in tune with your muscles, right? As I reach my right arm across or my left arm across, initially I'm stretching out my shoulder, that outer superficial layer, and as I twist, I'm able to hit those deeper muscle layers like my lats and muscles closer to my spine underneath my shoulder blade. As I reach up overhead, I engage my lats, my rhomboids, my shoulders. And then as I twist and lean to the left and right, I'm able to actually target my QL and my lumbar complex, lower in my back, closer to my hips. And then as I touch the base of my neck with my hands behind my head, I'm able to stretch out my triceps. And here you can see I'm going wide to engage my hips and groin. And then I'm reaching up and engaging my QL again. As I reach down, I'm stretching out my hamstrings, and I'm also stretching out the muscles in my lumbar complex. I'm trying to keep my back as straight as possible and my hips open. Here I'm dipping down into lateral lunges. Once again, trying to keep my core engaged. Here I'm stretching out my quad. And then as I pull further back, I'm stretching out my hip flexor. And then as I reach, I'm stretching out my transverse abdominis core muscles. Here I'm gonna open up my hips to stretch out the groin, continue working on my balance while I'm doing all of this. Oh, don't fall over, don't fall over. We're gonna be all right. And then I'm pulling knee to chest to stretch out my glutes, stretch out my hamstrings, groin, all that good stuff. Here I'm gonna do a simple toe touch. I'm gonna reach towards my ankles on this one, not my toes. And then as I go wide here, I'm looking for what you could call a jockey stance. You could call this a sumo stance. But the idea here is that it's essentially a static, extra wide squat that's gonna engage the outer portion of my hips and my quads and my hip flexor. And I'm actually gonna target my groin as well. The reason that this happens is because there's layers of muscle. You want to think about your muscles as, I'm shirtless, I throw on an undershirt, I throw on chainmail, I throw on plate armor, right? There's actually about 7 layers of muscle, but an easy way to look at it is I'm wearing layers of muscle. If I engage those superficial outer layers of muscle and then I add in other movements, I'm actually able to safely stretch out and sometimes even strengthen those deeper muscles that may be closer to my spine or closer to my skeleton, right? So here I'm in a third world squat, and I'm also just working to stretch my back. I like to fall right back. And I continue to work on my groin, my hips, my lower back by opening the gate, going straight across. You should feel a nice lower back pop as you stretch across there. Stretching lateral muscles here. And just breathe through this, take your time. Once again, take 5 minutes every single day. This is gonna do a number of things for you. It's gonna get you warmed up and stretched out, okay? So you're gonna increase your mobility and you're gonna decrease your chances of getting injured while you're working out. Huge benefits here. And just taking that 5 minutes, that might be your 5 minutes of peace. That you're able to not have to do homework, not have to do chores, not have to be at practice. You can just breathe, you can talk to God. I recommend, above all else here during this A stretch, making sure that you're prioritizing working on that relationship with God. If you're in here, you're in a bad mood, you're angry about life, you're not gonna take the time to stretch and be grateful and work and grow. So take that time and be grateful and work and grow. And don't make an excuse. So here I'm in side planks, I'm working through, got a little sidetracked. Here I'm in side planks, I'm working through to hit the core from 4 dimensions, right? Core is not just a 6-pack on the front, okay? Core is 4-dimensional. I'm gonna do side planks on each side, I'm gonna do front planks, I'm gonna do crunches, I'm gonna do a litany of exercises to target my core from multiple angles, okay? And so here you can just see side planks. Pull up the shirt a little bit, you can see muscle engagement. Here I'm in elbow planks, and I'm gonna move from elbow planks into, in my opinion, the hardest variation of planks, which is just gonna be a fully extended plank here, fully extended plank. You just have to hold your body static there with all your limbs extended. Here I'm dropping the hips, and I'm gonna work right into what I like to call swimmers or alternating Superman extensions. So here, as you can see, it just looks like a backwards crunch, right? I'm doing lower back crunches. I'm targeting transverse abdominis, and I'm also hitting my hip flexors, and I'm increasing my mobility and increasing my strength, not just stretching out. In closing, remember once again that our muscles are like layers. And if we want to be able to have strong muscles and be athletic, we can't just hit the superficial layers of muscle. We also have to hit those deeper layers of muscle, stretch them out, work on that mobility, work on that strength, right? I want to say thank you for watching. God bless you. Hope you have a great day. Don't take this gift of life for granted. Get out there, work hard, and be the best person that you can be.